Okay, I haven't got the original file for this one on this computer, but what I can do is I'll open up Photoshop and I'll just quickly show you. You can do this in Lightroom as well. I haven't got Lightroom here at the moment. What I do is just copy and drag it in. It's just a little bit easier. So this is a JPEG. Obviously, you can't do a lot with a JPEG due to the sort of the compression rate. It's not the same as a NEF, as I mentioned in my other Photoshop sort of lab. Yeah, so we're just gonna sort of go into modes, image modes. You've got loads of things here, channels, types of colour you can use, grayscale. I'm just going to grayscale it. It's the easiest way of doing it in black and white. I mean, it discards all the colour information and makes it black and white. And now you look at that and you think, well, yeah, that's not very it's not, the contrast isn't that great, and it's a little bit dark. So you just go into adjust, brightness and contrast. You just whack the you can whack the this is where you can get a little bit jazzy, and you can just, if you want a lot of contrast, wham, there you go. It's quite bright, but it's also got a lot of contrast. So there you go. You've instantly made a black and white photo look a little bit better. And obviously we've got a little bit of white down here. Let's just move that there so we've got the whole picture in. Yeah, we've got a little bit of white down here, which is a little bit not so cool. So what we're going to do is just crop it, maybe to there. Literally just get the crop tool, crop it in, and there you go. That's quite a nice photo now. Obviously you can do a little bit more. You can add a filter, which is quite cool. What we can do is maybe add some noise, distort the image slightly. I don't want to distort it because you could use it as an architectural one. It's actually a school, this, but it looks more like a prison. So yeah, what I'm going to do is probably just render. You can't use lens flares or lighting effects on a black and white because you change the colour, and the lens flare in Photoshop uses all the colour information you have and sort of blows it out of proportion and scale and everything. So we're just going to stylize it. Might just find the edges. There you go. That's not a great one, to be honest, as you can see, but it's just something to show you, all the effects you can do in Photoshop. So you can make it look like a picture, to be honest. It looks like just someone's drawn it straight away. But over here, in this corner here, is my favourite part of Photoshop. The histogram. Basically, this thing is, if you get in the shit, you can just drop it back a stage. Choose a different filter. Artistic, I don't know, say rough pastels. Then you get this sort of grid up here. It's just how I done my a couple of my photos in the previous lot. I mean, on the right hand side, sorry, you have, you've got the type you've got here. You got the degree of what you want it to look like. You got the texture, so you can put it on canvas or you can put it on like sandstone. It just slightly changes it a little bit. Brick. It just changes sort of the pattern. Canvas is probably the best because most people have a canvas. And then you've got all the different types of thing you can use here. I mean, I used alfresco. Well, fresco, I call it alfresco, it looks cool. But, you got cutout, and you can make them look like films, to be honest. Look, there you go, bam. That looks so much different. That's an effect. I've not found any true photographers that use this sort of stuff yet, but obviously in the research, I might try and find someone who just makes photos look, it makes them look a little bit different, to be honest. Because on this security cam here, you're missing part of it. It's just such a simple way of making it look film grain. It just makes it look a little bit different, a little bit jazzy, a little bit cool. Sponge, you got so many different things, especially with if you've got CS4. If you've got CS5, there's even more on it. But yeah, I'll stop there. So thank you. Bye bye.